Hello students, welcome to English 3 for Diploma 3 with me, Miss Mona Lisa Pasaribu. I am going to be the lecturer for English 3 for Diploma 3 for Information Technology major, and Mrs. Julianti Damanik is going to cover for Diploma 3 Computer Technology. And as you can see in the topic over here, the main topic will be about computer uses. And if you have checked the syllabus, the RPS for English 3, you will notice that many or most of the topics are actually designed specifically for IT or computer technology students. Okay, so have a look at the syllabus in CHIS later on so you know what to expect for the rest of this semester. So for this video, what I am going to explain to you first, because this is the first week, is I'm going to explain about the course information, and then I'm going to talk about the computer uses. Okay, have a look at the course information first. Now, as you can see that the course code for English 3 for Diploma 3 is KU32101. So you need to remember this. And then the load for this course is 2 credits. That's the fundamental thing. Now, for this semester, as you know that we in our campus, we're actually making an adjustment because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So the class conduct for this semester is going to be slightly different from the previous semesters because all of the class mode is changed into online system. Okay, so if you know, normally in the theory and the practicum session we have face-to-face meeting, 50 minutes for theory and 100 minutes for practicum. Now for this semester, the theory session will be led by a video, and I'm going to send you the video link before a week before the class schedule, and you can see the link in e-course. So click on the link and then check the materials during the theory session. And then after that, in the practicum session, we will have a discussion in a synchronous meeting. The synchronous meeting can not only mean Zoom meeting, but also through a discussion in WhatsApp group. Okay, so that will be how we will do the course. Now for the assessment, there are 4 elements that we want to assess from you. The first one is the class participation, the next one is assignment, the next one is the midterm exam, and the last one is final exam. And each of these assessment elements has their own percentage, as you can see over there. Okay, let me explain to you a little bit of what it means by each of these assessments. So for the class participation, in every week from week 1 until week 7 and week 9 until week 15, you're going to be asked to post your thoughts based on the materials for that week in the discussion forum in e-course. So every week I'm going to open a discussion forum in e-course, and your job is to post your thoughts based on the topics of that week. Okay, it can be about the grammar, it can be about the topic itself. Sometimes I may also change the mode into some questions related to the topic or the materials, and then I want you to answer those questions in e-course. Okay, so you may want to have a look frequently, at least once in a week in e-course, to post your thoughts and to check the materials. If you are doing the classroom participation, you will get 10%. And the assignments over here, now we go to the assignment. There will be 2 assignments given over the semester. I also want you to check the syllabus for further detail on the assignments. and when I'm going to give the assignment. Now, for the midterm exam, you are going to be given a writing project, pretty much like this. And for the final term exam, you're going to get a speaking project. However, further details on these tests will be informed in synchronous meeting. Now, further info on the course information, you can check the syllabus or the RPS for English 3 in CHIS. You also want to contact me in my email or Miss Julie in her email for computer engineering students, or you can also contact us both in the class WhatsApp group. Okay, so that should be all a brief explanation on the course information. I hope it's quite clear to give you a brief information on the course. So now we are going to start our meeting for today. Now we are going to start the materials. I'm going to start with a quote from Stephen Covey. If you are someone coming from my previous class, I bet you are also familiar with this quote. Have a read by yourself, and I really hope that you write it down in your notes so you have a good expectation toward the end of this semester. Okay, begin with the end in mind. As a starter, I'm going to have a question. Okay, how do you use your computer in your free time? Okay, I want you now to grab your pen and your notes, pause this recording, and I want you to make a list. Put as many lists as you can on how you use your computer in your free time. Okay, pause the recording now and then list down your answer. Okay, if you have finished listing the answers, keep that because we're going to discuss it in our practicum session. Now we will see the vocabulary list. As you can see over here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. All these terms are IT related or computer technology related. So have a look at the term and then look at the meaning. I want you to write down the answer in your notebook, and then we will discuss it later in our synchronous meeting. Also, the same thing with this one. Have a look at these pictures first, and then I want you to make a list of differences between these two devices. I can see that you have plenty to say, obviously, because you are familiar, I guess, with the right hand devices. Myself, I am actually quite familiar with both. I have experience using the device on the left side, and I also have experienced the device on the right side. So it's yours. I want you to make a difference between these two devices. Put the list in your notebook now. So pause the recording and put the list now. Now we move on to the reading. With this reading, what I want you to do is, I know it's very hard to study English if you are only by yourself, but here's the tips that I am suggesting you. So with this reading, I want you to read it out loud. Of course, if you are alone at home or alone at your room, it will be nicer because nobody is going to complain about your messiness in English. And then after that, record yourself and then check which one is the vocabulary that you don't understand when you hear your own or when you listen to your own recordings. Okay, that way you will practice again how to say it correctly by looking at the correct pronunciation. Okay, so pause this recording and then I want you to read this text by yourself out loud and record it by yourself. And then after that, listen to the recording and check the pronunciation. Okay? And then just a little bit of comprehension questions, whether you actually understand what you read. There are several questions over here. There are actually 5, but I divided number 3 into 3 questions. So have a look at these questions. Again, with these questions, I want you to write down the answer in the notebook, in your notebook, and then after that, we will discuss the answers in your practicum session. Okay. Now for the next video, we are going to check the grammar discussion about past tense and present perfect tense. For week 1, I'm making separation between the grammar discussion and the topic discussion. Simply because there are too many things that I want to explain, that I want to inform you in the first week. So I want to make sure that you get the information before we go to the details of the semester. Okay, so pause this video now and then check the video on the next link that I have sent to you. And here is the main reference for English 3, especially for this topic. If you want to have a look at the other references, check out the syllabus. Okay, so that's all for video 1. For week 1, have a look at my video on the next link. See you on the next video. Goodbye.